Maths Mela. CIET NCERT presents audiobook Maths Mela. Textbook of Mathematics for Class 3.
Chapter 9. House of Hundreds, Part 2. Page 117. One day, Akbar and Birbal were walking in a garden. Many crows were flying in the sky around them. Akbar was curious to know how many crows there were. He announced a prize for anyone who could find this out. People were wondering how to count crows which kept flying from one place to another. Akbar asked Birbal if he could figure this out. On the page, left-hand side shows a picture of Akbar and Birbal talking to each other, and all around them we see crows flying in the sky. After thinking for a day, Birbal said, "There are exactly 963 crows in our city." Akbar was surprised and asked Birbal, "How can you be so sure?" "You can get them counted," said Birbal. "What if there are less?" asked Akbar. "The other crows would have gone on a holiday," said Birbal. "What if there are more?" asked Akbar. "Crows from other places would be visiting the city," said Birbal. Akbar was happy with Birbal's reply and gave him the reward. Page 118. Let us do. Here we see a picture of a boy asking a truck driver on the top of the page, "What are you carrying? How many are there?" The man replies, "I am carrying rice. I will show you how many sacks I have using these tiles." On the page we see a picture of some tiles. Number of rice sacks? Dash. Draw tiles like the driver to show these numbers. You can do it in your notebook. A. 832. Dash. B. 947. Dash. C. 726. Dash. D. 504. Dash. E. 620. Dash. F. 700. Dash. Let us locate these numbers on the number line. 530, 540, 628, 696, 590. We have a number line here from 500 to 700 with jumps of 20. Write your answers in the blank boxes. Also locate these numbers on the number line. 703, 721, 759, 810, 855, 887. We have a number line from 695 onwards, with jumps of 20. Write your answers in the blank boxes. Teacher's note. Help children to make guesses like the number of students in your class, school or neighborhood, or peanuts in a cart. Show a 1000 jinlari to understand how large 1000 is. Also show the hundreds after 500 on this mala. 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000. Page 119. Let us think. 1. Write the appropriate numbers between which each of the given numbers lie. Here we have a table with 4 columns. Column 1, number. Column 2, neighboring hundreds. Column 3, neighboring 50s. Column 4, neighboring tens. 468. 400, 500, 450 and 500, 460 and 470, 183, dash, 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 345, dash, 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 693, dash, 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 734, dash, 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 899, dash, dash, dash. 2. Help cranes reach their food using the number line. We have a number line here from 650 to 700 with jumps of 5. A crane is trying to reach a fish on the number line. The crane is on 667. On one end of the number line there is a worm, and on the other end there is a fish. To reach the worm, 667 minus dash steps is equal to 650. Length of steps dash. To reach the fish, 667 plus dash steps is equal to 700. Length of steps dash. We have a number line from 750 to 800 with jumps of 5. The crane is at 773. Again, there is a worm on one end and a fish on the other end. To reach the worm, dash minus dash steps is equal to 750. Length of steps dash. To reach the fish, dash plus dash steps is equal to 800. Length of steps dash. Teacher's note: help children find different jumps or steps to the crane's food. Let them find how the crane can reach its food in 2 or 3 jumps. Page 120. Tombola. 3. Fill the grid with numbers between 570 and 630. Strike out all the numbers which match the clues given. You can strike out more than one number. The child who has most numbers cancelled is the winner. One example is given here. We have a grid with numbers between 570 and 630, and some numbers have been cancelled or struck out. Clues: 1. 597. 2. A number with 4. 3. Numbers between 595 and 605. 4. A number with 1 as the tens digit. 5. 2 more than 610. 6. 5 less than 625. Write different ways of making these numbers. 368. 68 more than 300. 3 hundreds, 6 tens, 8 ones. 300 plus 60 plus 8. 32 less than 400. 400 minus 32. 905. 555. 736. Write your answers in the blank boxes provided. Teacher's note: play the tombola game with different ranges of numbers, different clues and different grids. Teacher to also support children in revising different ways of representing numbers using number sentences as well as concrete representations like matchsticks, blocks or number line. Page 121. Skip and solve. Teji and Jojo are resting. Ajji asks them to complete the number patterns. Let us help them fill in the empty boxes. Here we have few boxes. Some of them are filled and some are empty. Fill the blank boxes using the number patterns. The numbers are: from left side 720, 730, dash, 750, 760, dash, dash. We note there is a jump of 10. From bottom to top, 450, 550, dash, 750, 850, dash. We note there is a jump of 100. In the other number pattern, from left side we start 830, 860, dash, 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 980. We note there is a jump of 30. From bottom left to right corner, 845, 860, 875, dash, 905, 920. We observe there is a jump of 15. From top of the pattern to bottom right diagonally, 880, 905, 930, dash, 980. We observe there is a jump of 25. From top left of the page all the way to the bottom and then to the right edge, we see some footsteps filled with numbers. Few of the footsteps are empty. Write the correct numbers using number patterns. Teacher's note: support children to interpret the scaffold given in this puzzle. Page 122. Let us do. 1. Write number sentences for the numbers in the center. 400. 290 plus 110. This has been done for you. Write your answers in the other blank boxes provided. 775. 750 plus 25. Write the other number sentences in the blank boxes. 2. Write numbers in the blank spaces such that they meet the conditions. 400. There are 4 blank spaces around it. Write your answers using the conditions. We see open mouth of crocodile for all the blank spaces. The numbers meeting the conditions are 419, 385, 425, 436. Note that the open mouth of crocodile shows the condition. Number puzzles. 3. Fill the numbers 384, 23, 176, 905 in the empty circles such that they meet the conditions. Dash, less than dash, less than dash, less than dash, greater than dash. This is the pattern moving clockwise. Fill in the numbers using the conditions. On the bottom left of the page, all the way to the right and then to the top, we again have a footprint pattern starting from 970 going all the way to 1000. Some footprints are filled with numbers and few are blank. Write the required numbers. Page 123. 4. Match the quantities on the left with the appropriate numbers on the right. The quantities are number of children in your school, number of books in your classroom, number of people in a bus, number of pages in your mathematics book, number of steps you walk in a day, number of stars in the sky, number of flowers in a garland. The numbers are 0 to 10, 11 to 50, 51 to 100, 101 to 200, 201 to 500, 501 to 1000, more than 1000. 5. Match these such that all the conditions are met. I have 2 zeros as digits and am very close to 99. I have 3 hundreds, 6 tens and 7 ones. I have 0 tens and 0 ones. I am century plus half century. I come between 400 and 450 and I have 5 as a digit. The numbers are 150, 425, 367, 400, 100. Teacher's note. Please note that the number ranges on the right can be matched with several quantities on the left. You could also encourage children to identify things which match the number ranges. Page 124. The Number Detective. Let us have some fun with numbers and patterns, everyone. Observe the hundreds. 100, 200, 300. Can you find all the hundreds? There are some blank spaces given for your answers. Some numbers are special. Let's explore 789, 345 and 123. What more? There are some blank spaces. Jojo wonders why they are so neat. Teji says 876 and 321 too have the same beat. Now numbers that repeat just the same. 11, 22, 33 have twin digits. 111, 222, 333 are triplet digits. Can you find more such numbers that follow the pattern? There are some blank spaces for your answers. Here are more numbers that look the same from left to right and right to left. 353, 868. Finding them is a fun game. Write other such numbers. Blank spaces are given for your answers. Teji likes numbers with zeros. She knows numbers like 210, 404 and 800. Write more such numbers. Blank spaces are given for you. Teacher's note. Support children in enumerating and writing numbers systematically to solve these puzzles. Allow children to share their strategies with others. Page 125. Let us do. 1. I have 6 blank paper slips. I can write 100, 10 or 1 on each of them. What numbers can I make with these 6 slips? Discuss. We have Teji and Jojo talking to each other and telling us something. Teji says, 6 slips with 100 written on them. 600. We have 6 slips with 100 written on them. Jojo says, 4 slips with 100 written on them and 2 slips with 10 on them. 420. Here we have 4 slips with 100 and 2 slips with 10 on them. A. What will you write on these slips for making 231? We have 6 blank spaces. B. What will you write on these slips for making 123? Again, we have 6 blank spaces for your answers. 2. Make other numbers. A. Number is dash. We have 6 blank spaces for you. B. Number is dash. Again, 6 blank spaces are provided. What is the largest number that can be made? Dash. Are there numbers which cannot be made using these slips? Find out. What is the smallest number that can be made? Dash. Teacher's note. Construct more such problems and encourage children to play with numbers. Page 126. My numbers. Take the digits 3 and 8 and make as many 2 or 3 digit numbers as you can. You can repeat the digits. Again, we have Teji and Jojo telling us something. Teji says, Jojo, with 3 and 8, I can make 38. Here we see the slips with 3 and 8, and the numbers created are 83 and 38. Jojo says, I can make 338, 388. We see the numbers 338 and 388 formed by the slips. Arrange the numbers, smaller to greater, dash. Smallest number, dash. Largest number, dash. 2-digit numbers, dash. 3-digit numbers, dash. Fill in all the numbers in the blank spaces given. Let us think. 1. Teji is making numbers using words. She shows the blue cards and says it is 12. She shows the yellow cards and says 14. Why? We have the pictures of Teji and Jojo, who are showing us the blue and yellow cards with many pictures on them. Figure out what Teji is doing. Teacher's note. Play such games frequently with different numbers and clues. Page 127. Ajji showed some more numbers. A. We have 2 blue slips with numbers 7 and 1 written under them. B. We have 2 yellow slips with numbers 5 and 3 written below them. We have different pictures on the cards. This way of saying numbers using words is called Bhut Sankhya, which means word numerals. A. Here we have 2 blue cards with different pictures. B. Here we have 2 yellow cards with different pictures on them. 3. Think of other words for 0 to 9. Make new cards for the numbers 15, 27 and 94. Blank space is given for you. Teacher's note. Use local contexts and languages familiar to children.
Maths Mela. You were just listening to this audiobook. Narrator Gaurav Marwaha and Vasundhara Bose. Sound recording and editing Mayank Kumar. Directed and produced by Vimalesh Chaudhary. This audiobook is presented to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.